Hi y'all. Excuse me. It's Becky Racler with Becky's Journals on Instagram and YouTube. And today I'm going to show you what I've been up to this week. I've been feeling extremely inspired, so I've been doing a lot of cleanup and organizing, and that's what you do the first of the year, right? But I wanted to show you what I've been working on. Recently, a great, wonderful, sweet, loving person named Carol sent me these two Reader's Digest books. I've been having the best time lately working with Reader's Digest journals. I've been using the covers, the original covers, and remaking the books into journals. This is the one that I have been working on most of, and this is the other book that she sent me, and I just love this pattern. I've got the signatures ready to sew in to this one, and but I just wanted to show you, this is what I was getting ready to sew these in when I started playing in this one, and all of a sudden it's a week later and I'm still playing in it. So I got to the point, and if you saw my recent video that showed you the 9 steps that I take in making journals, I'm probably about step 6 now, maybe 7. I've got all my interactive elements like pockets and belly bands and flip ups and flip outs and corner tucks and all those goodies in here, and I am going through it and finding ephemera. I have ephemera to fill all the pockets and the hidden paper clips and corner tucks and all that, and I realized that I was really low on pre-made ephemera, and in this color scheme that I wanted to use, kind of teal blue, green, and grays, and just a lot of blues, and even some of violets is in this one. And I was low on pre-made ephemera, so I went and got my paper scraps out that match this color scheme, and I found 3 bags. Even, larger paper scraps, and they were stuffed full. So what, I got a little sidetracked, and here's the rest of the pile that I've been working from. Blue paper scraps. So I said, this is getting out of hand. These scraps gotta go, and I'm not gonna throw them out. So I've been doing scrap busting today, and it all started from this. So thank you, Carol, for sending me. I've been having the best time working in this one. Probably got another week and a half before this one is finished. But here's what I've been doing in my scrap busting, because this is just crazy. And this is after I have done a lot. The first thing I did is I went through there and I pulled out all of my larger pieces of cardstock that were in this color scheme. I didn't pull all of them out, but I pulled a lot of them out. And then I pulled out and I separated. I had a pile of cardstock pieces and a pile of just plain paper pieces. And so the ones that were larger, I decided to make myself a whole bunch of blanks for journaling cards, and blank pockets, and this is 3 different ways, and these are all blanks, and I just took scraps in cuts from when I was making signatures and stuff, and then I just cut them to size that I'd want for journaling cards and pockets and tags and that kind of thing. And then I started looking at, how do I want to finish off the back, because a lot of it was, just had the plain white back. So I went through my larger paper scraps and I just glued paper onto the back of the cardstock. So now I have a finished blank journaling card in the color scheme that I want. And I was really, well, I just did it and did it and did it. And then I kind of ran out of the larger pieces of paper. I had more cardstock than paper in this color scheme. So I got myself out a pad of, what do you call this grid stuff paper? Graph paper. I got myself some sheets of graph paper and glued it on the back. And graph paper is relatively inexpensive, but I wanted to have somewhere that had graph paper on it. And then for the smaller ones that I'm going to use to make pockets and corner tucks and that kind of thing, I didn't do anything to them. I just have them cut to size. But the larger ones that I glued to the back of paper, so here's one that I used blue writing paper, a blue notepad for the back of it. I didn't sit and glue all the paper. You know, I ran out of larger pieces of paper and got tired of the glue all stuck to me. So I do have quite a few that don't have anything on the back of them, but that's okay. Here's another one that was a piece of art paper that was solid color, and I'm working on this. I'm having a hard time coming up with things to do with my solid color offcuts, and I don't use a lot of solid color, but I happen to have a lot of solid color. Now these ones that I haven't glued anything to the back, I will ink the back completely with a coordinating color of ink. I will just ink it, and but I will wait till I'm using it so I know what color ink I want to do, and so I can coordinate it with all my pages. But I've got quite a few that are left, you know, blank on the back for me to ink. But I did get quite a few pockets sizes cut, and I'm real pleased with that. And this is another way that I'm doing it. Now here's the only thing I've come up with for blank, for solid color pieces of paper offcuts. This is the only thing. And I can make book toppers, cover toppers, or page toppers out of this size right here. Or, you know, for any of this size really, but I can make page toppers out of them, out of that size. These I could make journaling cards out of them, or tags, you know. But if you know of any way to use up your solid color cardstock, the solid color paper that's lighter weight, I've just been dyeing it with and doing experimental mixed media techniques on it so it doesn't look so plain. But the cardstock, it doesn't take. I don't know. I don't use the cardstock as much as I use the lighter weight paper. So if you have any ideas how to use solid colored paper or cardstock, I'd love to hear them. After I got tired of doing that, I got the smaller pieces out in the lighter weight paper and made some Masterboards. And the Masterboard, all that is just a piece of copy paper I had. I use a lighter weight paper because I don't want it to, and I want it to still be flexible so I can fold it or whatever. But I don't want it to get that thick, so it takes up too much room and bulky. But what I do with these Masterboards, it's just smaller pieces of paper glued all over to cover the whole top of the paper. And then what you do once you finish your Masterboards, and probably before I cut these, I will take a probably this color because that's what I have been working in a lot. I will take a little bit of this Distress Oxide and rub it around a little bit to knock back some of those white edges and give it some more appearance of texture and more of a coordinated, combined, finished look. So you don't have a lot of hard edges. So I'm not going over the whole thing, but I'm just hitting it where there's joints, where the paper joins. Rub it along there. And so when I cut it, it's easier. It kind of blends together better for me. Okay, so then when I cut them up. Here's a masterboard that I cut up, but I cut them up in tag size, and so you've got place to write on the back already. But I've got them cut up in tag sizes, and I've got them up, journaling card size, and then I've got smaller ones that I cut up that will be for pockets, for pocket size. And this one could be a horizontal belly band. But there's lots of different things that you can do it, and I don't do anything to these until I get ready to use them in my journal, because I want to color coordinate any embellishments that go on them. But that's what you do with a Masterboard. You cut it up to use it. That way you use all your scraps of paper, and I only throw the smallest little slivers of paper away, and I don't waste anything, except for I may be wasting some solid color. The paper if I can't figure out what to do with it. Alrighty, well, I just wanted to show you what I was doing today with my little scrap busting project, and when I finish up the journal, I'll be showing that to you in a flip through. Thank you so much for watching. You have a great day. Be sure and subscribe, and hit that thumbs up button for me. It really makes a difference. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.